complaining about everyone else.
Iodex.
Iodex?
Yeah.
They have some joke on the set, Iodex, and I don't know who it
No,
is.
now
I
they have
have
to share the joke.
Yeah.
Excuse
Come
me.
on,
Don't share it with
with
It is
anyone.
No, you
have to
have
be
it.
shared.
What is
Yeah.
Iodex?
I don't know. And who is Iodex?
Iodex?
There have been times where my sister was okay with that person, but my brother was not. There have been times where my brother probably thought that person was good, but my sister didn't.
Which is true, is true. Yes, I am from television, and I'm not I'm happy about that. Television has given me a lot. Like everybody who loves me out there, it is because of television only, and nothing is bad. We should not look down upon anything. मुझे लगने लगा था कि यार अगर मेरे साथ ऐसा हो रहा है तो भगवान है ही नहीं. मतलब मैं सोचता हूँ कि मैं इतना अच्छा करता हूँ सबके साथ, मैं बचपन से अच्छा करता हूँ, तो मेरे साथ तो कम से कम गलत नहीं होना चाहिए. Whatever I have gone through, I don't think किसी के भी साथ इतना बुरा हो. कभी भगवान दुश्मन के साथ भी इतना बुरा ना करे.
Actually, you know, when I remain busy and I'm in my work, it helps me just deal with it better. When I go back home, I just burst out. I can't answer it more. Sorry.
It's okay. Please don't answer it. I'm sorry.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Real Buddies. You know how they say it's wonderful to have good friends, but what's even better is when your cousins turn your true friends.
And today I have three people who are playing cousins but are friends by choice and profession, and also my friends by choice and profession. So Meezaan, Divya and Pearl join me for a conversation only on Real Buddies on Bollywood Bubble. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you for having us.
Right now we see so many of the sequels working really well. Like all the movies that have come up this month are sequels and they have worked. Does that put you a pressure, or does that give you hope that okay, there's a recall value, so people are gonna come to theaters to watch it anyway? Anybody can.
I think it's a bit of both. Yes, of course, because it's a recall value, people do come into the theaters to watch it again. But at the same time, yes, there's a lot of pressure because Yaariyan 1, as you know, was a big hit. You know.
Yeah.
So then to live up to that name, and then even though the stories are different, but the name is still attached. So to live up to the same name, it becomes a responsibility. And I hope we've matched up to it.
Absolutely. You directed the first part and you're acting in the second. Why didn't you direct this one?
Because I'm acting right now, Nayan, वैसे भी, and you know, it's very difficult for me to act and direct. When I'm directing, my mind frame is completely different. I don't even have the time to look at my face in the mirror or to take care of my health, to take care of my food. I'm in so much mentally, मैं इतना ज़्यादा ले लेती हूँ, like, you know, stress and everything, कि then my health suffers. And as an actor, you have to concentrate on that thing. You have to take care of your skin, your hair, your weight, your health, your food, everything. So right now, since I'm acting and concentrating on that, so, and when Radhika ji and Vinay ji got this script and they offered me this role, I was so excited because I've worked with them in Yaad Piya Ke Aane Lagi Teri Aankhon Mein, and they present me really well and they know me like personally. So, you know, in this film also they have brought out जो मैं real हूँ, जो मेरे छोटे छोटे nuances होते हैं, हरकतें होती हैं, वो real में वो लेकर आए हैं बाहर to show how I am in my real life. So I think you are going to see the real me in the film. So I'm excited about it because people think लोगों की बहुत ज़्यादा वो होता है कि ऐसी होंगी वैसी होंगी, but so many people don't know how I am in real life. Yeah. So I'm excited about that.
What about you? Did you feel the pressure, or do you feel like it's a added bonus key to debut in a movie which already has a recall value?
You got it, debut. This word takes it all. I am nervous, definitely, because it's a debut film, and definitely it's a plus point that we are doing a sequel, because these days sequels are working because we already have a brand value.
True.
Because Yaariyan was a super hit and all the songs were amazing.
The first song is amazing. I loved it.
You loved it?
Also the Blue Hai Pani Pani, the whole take I really like. I really like.
Yeah.
But actually, we have taken the brand Yaariyan, but it's not like a real sequel. It's not the story carry forward नहीं होती. That story was
that was completely different.
friendship
Anyway, this is
between friends, and this is like friendship between cousins. So it's Yaariyan between cousins. Yeah.
But you know, whenever you are doing a film which is purely based on one bond, like here we see the bond of a trio of cousins who end up becoming best of friends, there also needs to be a certain bond off screen, which I think when I was watching the teaser, I was at the launch, I could feel it through the screens also, that there is this certain interesting bond, exciting one that you guys share in real life also. So what did you three bond over on the set?
So much.
a lot.
Yeah.
But specifically in the song, I think
Yeah.
it hadn't begun yet because we started the shoot of our film with the song. So that was the first day of shoot.
Oh, okay.
And we hadn't gotten to know each other that well yet.
But overall on set, like, you know, not the song, not just the song. What was that one thing the three of you really bonded over?
Iodex.
Complaining about everyone else.
Iodex.
Iodex?
Yeah.
They have some joke on the set, Iodex, and I don't know who it is.
No, now
I
they have
have not
to share the joke.
Yeah.
Excuse
Come
me.
on,
Don't share it with
It
anyone.
will-
No,
it
you
has
have
to be
it.
shared.
What is
Yeah.
Iodex?
I don't know. And who is Iodex?
Is it a
Let's find
person?
If
Iodex
it's a
is a
person
person.
or
Like
a
a
situation
person.
or maybe even an incident.
Or
we
maybe
can't
real
really
Iodex.
realize.
Meezan, you owe us this because you forgot to call me yesterday, so
तो
you
मैं
better
क्या
tell
गला
us.
काट दूं यहाँ पे?
Of course.
पागल है
गला
मैं
काटने
बता
को
रहा
बोला
हूँ,
नहीं. What is Iodex?
वो खुद नहीं बताएगा.
I wish मैं बता पाता, मेरा बहुत मन है बताने का, लेकिन मैं बता नहीं सकता.
मैं पता कर ही लूंगा
कर
eventually.
लो.
I'll tell you after this.
See? What is Iodex? But
Iodex
you know what?
is
Iodex
You know
a
there
put
are-
now when you get pain.
Achha,
That's Iodex.
Yeah.
It's available in the
That-
But
chemist.
you also know the joke or you don't know the joke.
So it's related to you then.
Don't
No,
know,
no,
but
no,
she
no.
understood.
Yes,
Not
yes.
at all,
That's
not
why
at all.
these guys are not telling you, no? It's
मैं
related
तो नहीं
to you.
Iodex.
Iodex, I don't think they will call you Iodex.
But what is
No, no, no,
Iodex?
she's
It's a balm.
Wow.
आप
It's
कहाँ
some
कौन से
kind-
देश से हैं आप?
Do you want
Iodex,
Mentos? दिमाग की बत्ती चला.
No, but
Your दिमाग की बत्ती only
Iodex,
जलोस when it.
Iodex is when you get her. It's some kind of.
It's like move. It's like
like
Iodex.
So
Tiger.
balm,
Pain
guys, you all have made me sound like a dumb girl. That's what I
But
said, no?
that was so obvious, no? That's why we were asking.
हाँ. So I don't know, na. ठीक है, whatever.
You don't know?
Yeah. ठीक है, continue. Let's.
There are also inside jokes that we have, you know, which of course a lot of people don't. She's a
कृष्ण भगवान की
हाँ,
भक्त. Yeah, of course I know this.
she knows it.
कृष्ण भगवान की भक्त हो आप. Of course
Yeah.
that's a great thing. इन्होंने बताया मुझे.
Yeah.
What have you done?
But I want to know that in real life, you know, she has siblings.
Yeah.
She has a sibling and no siblings.
Huh.
She has siblings and you have cousins, of course.
Of course,
I have a
yeah.
sibling and I have cousins. And I'm pretty sure how many of you are like a single child or have siblings?
Absolutely.
Siblings.
All of us.
Yeah,
have. It's different when you grow up with siblings. You fight also, and but you can't live without each other. And it's the same given whatever age you are at.
Right.
How has life been with your siblings? Like, and how has it changed over the time, like as kids and as now?
It was always amazing because my sister, she's 6 years older to me, and she's like my mother, second mother. She's always taken care of me. I love her like that also. And there's this story which I would want to share. Around 16, 17 years back, on every birthday I ask her, क्या चाहिए बेटा बता. She's 6
बेटा?
years- छोटी जैसे treat करता हूँ, है बड़ी
अच्छा.
वैसे. Because she's too cute, yeah. And I don't know, जैसे जैसे मैं बड़ा होता गया, वो छोटी होती गई. And I ask her, क्या चाहिए? So she's like, भाई, I was a hardcore non-vegetarian. I'll tell you. Like, मैंने आलू की सब्जी और दाल चावल के अलावा कुछ वेज में खाया नहीं था. And she was like, भाई, non-veg छोड़ दे. And since that day till today, I have not even had egg wala pastry also. So I'm a complete vegetarian after that.
Wow.
So this is a birthday gift. So this is a kind of relationship we share.
I think in even Bollywood में कोई ऐसी फिल्म बनी नहीं है जो cousins की bonding
हाँ,
और friendship और
true.
यारियां
That
पे
is
हो.
true.
but
So I
not
think
cousins,
that's a
yeah.
very unique USP of the film. Like friendship and friends बनी है, but this is something which is very relatable to us in our culture and brings back a lot of nostalgia. Like मेरा भी like you know in my entire family there's a family group. We share stuff on that. And बचपन में तो of course with my own brother या with cousins we used to fight, we used to play. But अब बहुत वो तहजीब वाला relationship हो गया. Although in the film my relationship with them is completely crazy and they drive me
Mad.
mad. Yeah.
Oh God. What about you? Your sister, though I know, he troubles her so much. He troubles her so much
She
even till
troubles
date.
me. I don't
Not
trouble
at
her
all.
at all.
He troubled me in the
I
film also
love her,
on screen.
I am on her side.
Exactly. You've come prepped on her side now, so I can't even say anything. मेरा बोल के कोई फायदा नहीं.
No, but how has the equation changed? Because you've been the big brother always to both of them.
I think more than anything, what upsets me is how my parents are extremely lenient towards the youngest one now. You know, क्योंकि जब मैं वो उम्र का था, तो मुझे तो कोई चीज अलाउड नहीं थी. और उसके साथ ओवर टाइम ऐसा ही होता है ना कि यंगर सिबलिंग के साथ पेरेंट्स बिकम सो लीनियंट एंड यू रिएक्ट सेइंग यार मॉम मैंने अगर ये किया होता तो आप घर के बाहर फेंक देते मुझे. यहाँ पे तो आप रिएक्ट ही नहीं कर रहे. You know, so that it's just very shocking. You know, my brother comes home at like 4 a.m. My mother doesn't say anything. He's like, it's fine. मुझे तो 12 बजे फोन्स आने शुरू हो जाते थे कॉलेज में भी, किधर हो, घर पे पहुंचो अभी के अभी, सो दे वर मच मोर स्ट्रिक्ट. तो यंगर सिबलिंग्स के साथ काफी लीनियंट हो जाता है ना मामला.
I feel थोड़ा सा टाइम भी चेंज हुआ.
हाँ, they
the
grow up. The
older.
parents grow up.
Parents
Yeah,
also
yeah.
change with time.
They don't change, they get tired, bro. They get fed up.
After all, नहीं
थक गए
सुनेंगे,
भाई.
छोड़ ही दो इन्हें.
No, I agree with him because my brother got 90% liberty. I got 190%. Because the 100% was added by my brother only. कि नहीं, उसको जाने दो, उसको करने दो. My brother is 10 years older. Yeah, how? He's like a father only, like you said, 6 years. He has to allow me. By the time I was 12, I think he was working. So, मम्मी पापा ने नहीं दिया तो दे देता था दादा भाई, आज भी देता है.
Yeah, I know. I've met him.
Yeah.
So definitely, but when what happens, I have a group of 3 of us, like we're friends, but we're like almost sisters. So what I feel is there is always that one person who we gang up on and we keep on joking and bullying. Like just now we saw this example that you didn't know that inside joke what was going on.
Iodex.
Iodex. I forgot the name. I was gonna say Tiger Balm or something. But yeah, that Iodex thing. So on set, कौन दो लोग ज़्यादा team up हो जाते थे and the third one used to be like roasted.
Now who's the one who
In
used to
real
get
life?
bullied?
Roasted or bullied.
No,
yeah.
in तीनों में. Real life.
Real life.
हाँ.
You mean between 3 of us,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think हम तीनों ही roast हो रहे थे set पे.
Actually,
It's 3 of us who were being roasted.
किससे?
किसकी मजाल.
Situation. Also where we are, locations,
Yeah,
all of
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So you need to understand that this film is not your ordinary film because it has been shot over the course of a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, June
Okay.
to June.
On top of that,
Yeah, like
it has
उस
been
दिन
shot
photo shoot था. Nobody just bothered about
Yeah.
us. We had to be drenched in the rain. They just got buckets of cold water, हम तीनों पे डाल दिए, and we are standing and the whole unit is laughing, looking at us.
I mean, that's one thing, but
that's
at the
one
same
thing,
time,
yeah.
we've only shot in real locations.
Yeah.
We've not shot on any set, on any studio. And in today's times in Mumbai जैसे शहर में, if you're
What
going to shoot in a real location, you know how difficult it is? You know how many people come from different political parties saying that नहीं, you didn't take our permission, you didn't take this one's permission. अरे किसकी permission लोगे यार? कितनों की permission लोगे?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Let us nicely please shoot this film. We're showing the city in a very beautiful way. Of course, there are some people who are difficult always, but there are also people who come and help you out, in the city.
Even the teaser, when I saw, I remember we had a conversation even at the launch about Bombay, because
Ji.
I moved here 8 years back. I wasn't born here, but I still feel it's an emotion. It's not a city.
Right.
Like 100%, I am more attached to Bombay than my
Yeah.
hometown. But the way it's been shown. The way it's been shown even in the teaser, it feels like very personal. You can relate to each and every, even your train shot that's there.
Yeah.
Where you
Right.
said that it was very difficult to shoot because you
Yeah,
all
right.
had to coordinate. So yeah, that's there.
No, but Bombay actually, if Bombay is difficult for people initially if they are not from Bombay.
Yeah.
But
very.
once
It
you
grows on
start
you,
staying
yeah.
in Mumbai,
Yeah.
then you can't stay anywhere.
Yeah.
else, is
Yeah,
what I feel.
that's
Like I would
true.
still say at heart, and it's not about Calcutta. I think I've come to terms with the fact that it's actually not about the city. It's just because my parents are still in Calcutta, so my heart is only
Haan.
there.
Yeah.
But I just feel that as a city, Mumbai is very accepting.
100%.
That's the most beautiful thing about this city. I think this is the only city where you have people from everywhere in
And
the
they're all
country.
united.
Yeah,
And they're all
yeah.
united.
And they're all working together.
All work together.
And they're all chilling together. They're all happy. They're all sad together. There's a beauty in
Yeah.
that balance also. But this movie, what also connected with me was like we always equate love with only romance.
Yeah.
Right.
Like only romantic relationships are considered to be love. Like maybe that is the conditioning that we have grown up with कि प्यार मतलब सिर्फ एक लड़का लड़की के बीच में ही हो सकता है. मतलब जो प्यार मतलब मोहब्बत जैसा.
Right.
पर कभी बहुत कम मूवीज ऐसे बनती है जहाँ पे दोस्ती को या फिर ये जो मूवी है जैसे आप लोगों ने कहा कि दिस इज द फर्स्ट टाइम दैट द रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन कजिन्स हैज बीन शोन. देयर इज सो मच लव इन दैट आल्सो, राइट? डू यू व्हाट इज योर आइडिया और टेक ऑन लव, द वर्ड लव?
कुछ याद आएगा ये बोलते ही सबको.
प्यार दोस्ती है.
दोस्ती.
क्या
श्री-
हमको
श्री-
बताया गया है
श्री-
पहले भी
बताया
श्री
नहीं,
श्री
but
श्री
yeah.
श्री शाहरुख खान जी ने कहा है
जी.
कि प्यार दोस्ती है. एक्चुअली प्यार की शुरुआत दोस्ती से ही होती है, वो चाहे कोई भी तरीके का प्यार हो. लेकिन यहाँ पे एक बेनिफिट ये होता है कि आप कजिन्स के साथ बड़े होते हो ना.
हाँ.
तो आपने उनके साथ नहाए भी हो, आपने उनको हर तरीके से देखा है, रोते हंसते, परेशान होते पिटते हुए देखा है घर में, हर तरीके से देखा हुआ है, तो यू हैव सीन देयर जर्नी ऑफ लाइफ, दे हैव सीन योर जर्नी ऑफ
Yeah.
लाइफ, हाउ यू हैव स्ट्रगल्ड एंड व्हाटएवर यू आर डूइंग, वेरेवर यू हैव गॉन, हाउ यू हैव बिकम दैट. तो it's easier to connect. So when you connect with them, when you tell them, supposed to be, if they are my cousins, supposed to be they are my best guides, क्योंकि वो मेरे को इतनी अच्छी तरह जानते हैं कि वो मेरे लिए क्या बेस्ट होगा वो मुझे बता सकते हैं.
जी.
मेरा दूसरा दोस्त नहीं बता सकता, क्योंकि शायद उसको मुझे मिले हुए 2 साल 3 साल 4 साल हुए होंगे, पर वो मुझे तब से जानते हैं जब से मैं पैदा हुआ था, तो वो मुझे बेस्ट गाइड कर सकते हैं. नहीं यार, this is not the right route to take.
But
Take
that's
that
not true. They all guide me very bad in the film.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
making
एक
you
मिनट,
smoke
हाँ.
up before.
Smoke
Yeah.
up and all, yeah. So that's, I don't agree.
वो जो हमारा
They
poster
bigado
लगा
me a
नहीं है.
lot. In the film, I'm a new bride, so they just come in my house and they just start talking about my ex-boyfriend in the film in front of my husband, embarrassing me like to no end. So that is the kind of, and
Normal
इसका
है.
relationship होता है तो हम दोनों परेशान हो जाते हैं कि इसको क्यों girlfriend मिल
तो मेरे को
गई.
गर्लफ्रेंड नहीं मिलनी चाहिए लाइफ में.
तुमको तो
मैं
दो
single
मिली
रहा
है
हूँ.
इस मूवी
दो
में.
मिली, उनको एक भी नहीं अच्छी लगती. उनको प्रॉब्लम है,
हम reject कर देते हैं.
चाहिए ही नहीं वैसा.
So it's like a crazy
honestly,
bond, you know. Yeah, love, I think for me is like the most beautiful emotion in the world, you know. Love is
Yeah,
something which runs the world. Love nahi hoga to nothing will be there. And
Yeah.
in our relationships also, love is the most important thing. And it's the driving force, yeah.
absolutely.
What about you, sir?
Love, I don't know. I feel it's sacrifice at the end of the day. It's a big sacrifice. I think you should be willing to let go of things which are really, you know, something that you might have to change about yourself. But when you truly love somebody, you are willing to let go of a lot of things and sacrifice those things in order to get that person back, or keep that person in your life, or keep that person happy, or whatever benefits that person.
But sacrifice on both sides.
Of course, you need sacrifice from both sides, but you need to be willing to make that sacrifice as well, right?
Yeah. Everyone's not as selfish as you, na? That only take, don't give.
You know, he said something beautiful,
Huh.
that there are times when your cousins and your friends and your own siblings don't like the person that you are with.
Yeah.
Has there ever been a situation like that, and how have you dealt with such a situation? Because we all come from places where we have had siblings
Definitely.
and
I
cousins.
so don't like his love
Yeah, I've been
interests.
through
My
this.
God.
Always.
I broke up with
You guys are so cute.
Listen,
Yeah.
We're just
Tom
sitting
and
and
Jerry.
watching.
the day all my friends told
Like
me
Tom
that
and
they
Jerry.
don't like the person who I liked was my birthday, and I broke up with that person that day. Do not lie. Would you? Never.
Yeah.
Who was saying something? You were saying something, no?
Yeah. You were
No,
saying
again,
something?
what
I
was the
was-
question?
You all were only saying.
No, I said.
Yeah, so basically I've been through the situation which you've mentioned. My sister never used to like my girlfriends. Never.
Never.
उनको प्रॉब्लम थी. यही क्यों? मतलब कोई और हो सकती थी. यही क्यों? So always she's very possessive about me. She's always like that कि नहीं, protective.
Yeah.
I would rather say.
Yeah.
तो उनको लगता था कि नहीं, now he loves her more than me. तो ये प्रॉब्लम थी कि नाउ अभी उसका फोन आ गया तो तू मेरे को छोड़ के जा रहा है, अभी तेरे को मेरे साथ खाना नहीं खाना है, एंड ऑल दैट. सो दिस इज लाइक यू सेड, लव इज नॉट ऑलवेज रोमांस. Love can be always in every relationship, and like she said, love is a driving force of life.
True.
See, I feel yes, and like he said, it's a sacrifice. So everything I'm just culminating because see, we see the sacrifice side of it, but if we see the other side, when we go and purchase something, we give money, and then we get something. Suppose it is a Maggie. आप पैसे देते हो, मैगी खरीदते हो, घर जाते हो, मैगी बनाते हो, जब आप उसे खाते हो आपका पेट भी भरता है, आपको सेटिस्फैक्शन भी होता है. सो दैट सेटिस्फैक्शन कम्स फ्रॉम दैट सैक्रिफाइस, राइट?
True.
सो अगर वो सेटिस्फैक्शन नहीं होगा ना तो आप जी नहीं सकते. तो सैक्रिफाइस करना डजंट रियली मैटर, बिकॉज हम उस इंसान के लिए जिसके लिए जी रहे हैं उसके लिए अगर हम कुछ सैक्रिफाइस करते हैं ना, इन दी एंड इट इज गोना गिव अस द सेटिस्फैक्शन.
Right.
वो सेटिस्फैक्शन और किसी चीज़ से नहीं आ सकता. आप काम करते हो, मैं फिल्म कर रहा हूँ, मैं बहुत खुश हूँ, मेरी फिल्म आ रही है, ये है वो है. जब मैं घर जाऊँगा ना, मेरे पास 100 चीज़ें होंगी शेयर करने के लिए. अगर मेरे पास कोई प्यार करने वाला नहीं है ना, तो मैं कभी खुश नहीं रह सकता.
That's true.
सो इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू हैव समबडी हू लव्स यू.
So cute. He's actually made you both
Yeah.
patch up.
But what about you? Has there ever been an occasion where your loved ones have not liked somebody who you liked or who you dated? How did you deal
No,
with that?
not really.
Lucky?
Not
Lucky?
really.
Wow.
They've always agreed with your choices.
No, actually, I got married very young. I never had any boyfriends, so my parents never had to, kind of
Disagree on.
disagree on that. Yeah.
Meezan.
Meezan, so of course I also
Whenever
want
it's
to know.
coming
Why
to
don't you
love
just
or
ask
this
him?
thing.
Why don't you just ask him? क्योंकि मुझे तो बोलने दे रहा नहीं है वो
नहीं,
उसको
नहीं,
मैं बोल रहा
I
हूँ.
am asking you. No, I will not. Shh.
I want to listen
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
to this answer.
Question is what again?
The question is, has there ever been a situation where you were with somebody and your siblings or
Closed
your
ones,
Loved
yeah.
ones
loved ones
haven't
have not
agreed
liked
to
that
it.
person? What did you
Yes,
do?
100%. There have been times where my sister was okay with that person, but my brother was not. There have been times where my brother probably thought that person was good, but my sister didn't. So, I don't know. At the end of the day, somewhere or the other, उनको भी पता है कि it'll all work out यार. अगर actually इसके type की नहीं है और इसके लिए meant नहीं है, तो ये ज़्यादा लंबा चलने नहीं वाला. And that's what actually happens at the end of the day.
But did you listen to them or did you not listen?
No, I never listen to them. Also, maybe because I'm the oldest sibling. I don't know. Maybe if I said the same thing to my younger brother, maybe he would take it differently. But because I'm the oldest, I didn't really.
भाव नहीं दिया था.
How नहीं दिया था? It's just more like
That
I
you
don't
know better.
I didn't even consider. Yeah, I know better. It's more like that.
But this question is not for Divya, but both of you. Are you guys in love or no? मतलब are you guys मोहब्बत है जिंदगी में या नहीं? प्यार बहुत है, मोहब्बत है?
नहीं.
I don't think so.
नहीं.
क्या?
Both of them.
She-
don't think
she
so, you said.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like.
Yeah.
Too many other things going on in our life.
Yeah. मोहब्बत के लिए जगह नहीं
मोहब्बत के
बची.
लिए जगह नहीं है भाई अभी तो.
Okay.
Yeah. The kind of industry we work in, this is for the three of you, but in a different manner. There are certain tags attached to you. The two of you, because you guys come from a filmy background, that tag is there. For you, that tag is there of television. How seriously do you take these tags? Because sometimes I feel no matter how much talent you have, it's very difficult to break from that, those terms and tags that have been associated with your name for a long time.
I would say acceptance, which is true is true. Yes, I am from television, and I'm not I'm happy about that. Television has given me a lot. Like everybody who loves me out there, it is because of television only, and nothing is bad. We should not look down upon anything. I look still up to television because where there are no theaters, there's still TV. People watch. मेरी माँ theaters से ज़्यादा TV देखती है ना. हम सबकी मम्मियाँ, I'm sure. So see, it's a journey. And from where I'm coming, I feel it was very important because that was kind of every day I was learning. I was working for 16, 17 hours every day. Now I'm used to working for 16, 17 hours. Those hours and hours of acting has made me realize that, I won't say, see, I'm still learning and learning won't go anywhere. It will still, I'll keep on learning every day. But still, I feel थोड़ा तो मैंने सीख लिया ना. अभी मुझे अच्छा लगता है. I feel better. And that tag, if it is there, it is there. I'm happy about it. I'm happy कि मैं TV करता था. Mr. Shah Rukh Khan, I love him. He was also from TV. True. Doesn't really matter where you're coming from. What you're doing right now, that matters. अगर आप अच्छा काम करते हो ना, तो सब लोग आपको पसंद करेंगे.
Agreed, 100%. For the two of you?
I think for me, I have seen a lot of acceptance in the audience. Like I'm from Delhi. I started modeling there. I shifted to Bombay on my own. I bagged my first film, Ab Tumhare Hawale, Watan Sathiyo, through an audition. And then I got married. Things took a different turn for me. I started direction. I've just always believed in working hard in my life and just keep going no matter what. Of course, people may see you through different lens or whatever, but I just always want to make my parents proud. That's my only thing as a girl, that whatever I do in life, my parents should be proud of me and be happy with my work. That gives me a lot of happiness, and my family should be okay with my work. So and I think dheere dheere, like, you do get a lot of love and acceptance. Like, I see a lot of acceptance in people. When Yaariyan came, people didn't know me before that. That gave me a lot of brand value, a lot of acceptance. People started recognizing me everywhere. So I was very, very thankful, grateful for all the love that I've got. And got till date. When Yaad Piya Kya Aane Lagi came, it was just a music video, and people gave me so much love after that as Sitara. It got so popular, and I think dheere, as my work will come more and more in front, I think they'll connect to me more, relate to me more, see the real me. And I think for an actor, the most important thing is honesty. So if you're honest, धीरे धीरे कहीं ना कहीं सबको touch कर ही जाती है वो honesty. All you can do is work hard. Yeah.
What about you?
I don't think there's any kind of baggage or any pressure being attached to a filmy family. Also, because I think my family is very different from filmy families. It's not ever in front of the camera or anything like that. My father believes in just doing his work and like keeping to himself. He believes in doing good work, like they said. That's the most important. At the end of the day, your work speaks. तो चाहे तुम किसी के भी बेटे हो, अगर तुम अच्छा काम नहीं कर रहे हो, तो audience तुम्हें immediately reject कर ही देगी. So at the end of the day, you have to work hard and you have to perform because that's what you're there to do. But at the same time, what I truly personally believe in is, see, hard work everyone has to do at the end of the day. Okay. Opportunities भी आएंगी जाएंगी. But are you true to yourself and are you really being yourself in the process, or are you losing yourself in the process, and are you showing something else to the world? जो ज़्यादातर, like how the industry operates. Yeah, there's so many people who are showing something else and people are getting a different perception, but that's not what they are. ये सब झूठ है, ये सब झूठ की चीज़ें, ये सब बोली जाती हैं, पैसे फेंक कर खरीदी जाती हैं. So I don't believe in all this at the end of the day. ठीक है, अब शायद मुझे समझेंगे नहीं या believe नहीं करेंगे, but over the years, my work will speak and they'll understand me truly, So I truly believe in being myself, and if I am myself, the audience will see that someday or the other.
Finally, I will say that also there are moments of lows where you need your loved ones the most, right? We have all been through certain kind of lows, and each of us must have been through a different kind of low. You've had a journey of your own, and everybody knows about it, and you've been through a terrible low of late. You have lost a loved one very recently, and you have also had battles of different kinds, which people might, when they see your social media, they might not understand that unfortunately actors are not even treated like human beings, like other human beings. They are always put on a pedestal, and where people feel that they cannot feel bad. Yeah. They cannot go through lows. How do you deal with those situations, given the situations that you all have, or the experiences you have been through? How did you battle all of that when you guys were going through that kind of a low?
Yes, it is very difficult. At times, you think that what's supposed to be, I believe in karmas a lot. So whatever I've done since my childhood, what I've learned, I think that I've never done anything bad to anybody. I've never intentionally tried and hurt anybody. I don't do that. I prefer to make everybody happy and do everything, whatever everybody loves, just to keep everybody happy and good. But at times when certain things happen to you, it's very difficult to understand. मुझे लगने लगा था कि यार अगर मेरे साथ ऐसा हो रहा है तो भगवान है ही नहीं. मैं सोचता हूँ कि मैं इतना अच्छा करता हूँ सबके साथ, मैं बचपन से अच्छा करता हूँ, तो मेरे साथ तो कम से कम गलत नहीं होना चाहिए. Whatever I have gone through, I don't think किसी के भी साथ इतना बुरा हो. कभी भगवान दुश्मन के साथ भी इतना बुरा ना करे. लेकिन स्टिल सी लाइफ इज़ अ बैटल, इट्स अ जर्नी. हम हर रोज़ लड़ते हैं, हमें नहीं पता कल की सुबह होगी कि नहीं, लेकिन फिर भी हम आज जीते हैं. True. और मैं जितना भी ज़िंदगी जिया हूँ, आई हैव बिकम स्ट्रॉन्गर. ये जो जर्नी थी ड्यूरिंग व्हाटएवर, जब से भी मेरे साथ बुरा होना शुरू हुआ, वो एक पैच था, बहुत ख़राब था, और इट हैज़ मेड मी स्ट्रॉन्गर एंड इट हैज़ मेड मी रियलाइज दैट वो जो कर्मा वाली मैं बात कर रहा था कि इंसान के साथ कितना भी बुरा हो जाए ना, अगर आप अच्छे हो, अगर आप अच्छे इंसान हो ना, तो लोग आपके साथ खड़े होते हैं हमेशा. True. और मेरे साथ जब मेरे साथ इतना सब कुछ बुरा हुआ तो पीपल वर देयर, एवरीबडी, पूरी इंडस्ट्री मेरे साथ थी. जितने लोग मैं बाहर निकल के देख रहा था, जहाँ जहाँ तक मेरी नज़रें जा रही थी, जितनी आवाज़ें मैं सुन रहा था, सब मेरे फेवर में थी. तो दैट्स व्हाट मैटर्स. ये मैंने कमाया है. मुझे नहीं लगता कि पॉपुलर होना इंपॉर्टेंट है. पॉपुलर कोई भी हो सकता है. बाहर खड़े होकर कपड़े उतार दूंगा और पॉपुलर हो जाऊंगा. पॉपुलर होना मैटर नहीं करता. लोग कितने मुझे जानते हैं, मेरे लिए मैटर नहीं करता. कितने लोग मुझसे प्यार करते हैं ना, ये मेरे लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. और मैं ये जानता हूँ कि बहुत सारे लोग मुझसे प्यार करते हैं. That makes me happy. That makes me feel good.
That's true. I really love you, Pearl. And it's a fact. You are an amazing person, and I have to take this. It's there is no ethics of journalism that अगर लोग बोलते हैं ना कि अगर आप किसी को सपोर्ट करना अगर गलत है एज अ जर्नलिस्ट, तो किसी के बारे में बुरा लिखना भी उतना ही गलत है. Ethics of journalism doesn't teach you to be not nice to people. That's where people go wrong. I feel so sad that when you write something nice in support of somebody, and I feel that for people who I love and I care for, and I stand by that.
You take very strong stands, I've seen.
I will do that. I will continue to do that because that is who I am as a person. But I always see that people who are trolling are always like pushed. People who are writing bad things about each other are always pushed, and they are like, oh, बहुत अच्छा journalism है, बहुत अच्छा ये है, but this should change. And in your case, I will definitely say, because I also made a mistake in the beginning, and I admit it, and I feel that you're an amazing, amazing human being, and the world should know. And but yeah, I'm genuinely, I had to say this. It had to be lifted off my chest. With you, you also stood by him through thick and thin. Honestly, we have seen that, and you also took a very, very strong stand. Thanks to you. You just lost a loved one, and I could see, and it's very difficult to even fathom. It's difficult for me because I can't even like process the idea of it, and it's a constant fear I have. Does it get difficult emotionally now to always put a happy face even when you're dealing with something like that?
Actually, when I remain busy and I'm in my work, it helps me just deal with it better. When I go back home, I just burst out. I can't answer it more, sorry.
It's okay. Please don't answer it. I'm sorry. Finally, how do you deal with your emotions? You always have this brave front. People feel that you're very strong.
Personally, I'll tell you, see, everyone has their own troubles that they go through. But for me personally, I think whatever problems I've had, the only person who I always went home and discussed it with and always sort of reset that feeling in my head was my mom. My mom was always, you okay? My mom was always there, she's still there. तो घर जाके मम्मी से बात करता हूँ मैं, तो मम्मी sort of अच्छी feeling दे देती है, तो ठीक हो जाता हूँ वैसे तो मैं. But sometimes there are things that mom doesn't understand, तो भाई से बात कर देता हूँ, या कई चीज़ें होती हैं जो उससे भी शेयर नहीं कर सकता, तो बहन को बता देता हूँ. So I think at the end of the day, for everybody, that family will always be
Absolutely.
there, at
Biggest
home.
strength.
Yeah, 100%. Because वो unconditional होता है ना. किसी और के पास जाओ, आप कुछ अपनी एकदम ही करीबी चीज़ की बात बताओगे, तो उनका एक एजेंडा हो सकता है उसमें. You know what I'm saying? But if you're talking to a member of the family, वो कभी तुम्हारे लिए बुरा नहीं सोचेगा, या तुम्हारे लिए, he'll genuinely tell you what he thinks about the situation.
I just want to say that when we watch people on the big screen, it's good to have an image, but eventually, when I say that you three are genuinely three of the nicest human beings, I say it from experience. If I didn't mean it, I wouldn't have said it. And I just feel that sometimes people should just go beyond that image and that persona and see and try to look out for that human being in all of you. And just for that, just for the goodness, I want this film to work really, really well. And when you speak about karma, I genuinely hope and pray that this does twice, thrice, 4 times, 5 times the number of Yaariyan. That's what I will say.
Thank you so much for being on
Thank
Daily
you,
Buddies.
guys.
It ended
Thank
on
you so
quite
much.
an
Thank you
emotional
so
note.
I'm sorry for
Yeah,
that.
but we do have a feeling that Yaariyan will do wonders, and we
100%.
hope so, and we meet again for the success interview. So all the very best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Means a lot.
Hi guys, I'm Meezan.
Hi everyone, I'm Divya.
Hi guys, this is Pearl V Puri.
हमारी फिल्म यारियन 2 आ रही है 28 अक्टूबर को.
In a cinema near you.
जरूर देखना.
And if you like this video, please
Like,
share,
subscribe and share
to
to
Bollywood
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 Bubble.
Bubble.